Hey guys, it's Harry. I'm here in the pizza shop. It's almost time for me to open. I open at 4 today, but I want to show you something. You might have seen this before. This is my old Cosmosonic, circa 1981. And it works pretty good. But I find that the speakers distort a little bit when you try to put some volume in. At least some, like, if I put it up to 6 there, it causes trouble. And it just, I'll show you what I mean. I got some music going here. Anyway, that's what's going on. It's just those speakers can't handle it. So we're going to do a little upgrade. So this thing says it is 30 watts per channel and 4 ohm speakers. So let's have a look at these 30 watt per channel speakers that are 4 ohm. All we got to do here is take out those 4 screws, which I have done. Here we go. So it's got a piece of foam in it. It's got a 6 watt tweeter, and I don't think I need to replace the tweeter. But look at this here. This says 6 watts. So it's a 30 watt machine, and the stock speaker in it is 6 watts. That's not as good as I hoped. But if you look, we've got all sorts of mounting points to put another speaker in. So I'm going to replace the speakers. So today I went to the flea market. I picked up some of these. Now these might be a little overkill for that Cosmosonic, but they're 4 ohms, they're the correct resistance, and 300 watts. Yep, 300 watts. So, in case I ever want to use these little speakers, let's say that thing dies eventually, because I'm playing it too loud, too much Miles Kennedy or something, and yeah, that'll fit nicely in there. Now, these are really nice because they've got a little tweeter in them, but you can remove it quite easily, just unscrews. I don't think I will remove it, I'll just leave it in. But they come, I'll show you. This thing here is a crossover. So it has an input on this end. It's got the output to the tweeter and the woofer here. And it just kind of snaps onto the speaker. Just kind of hangs onto the side there. I think I'll use the crossovers. This one just has a little blocking device here to block the low frequency from getting to the tweeter, and all the signal is going to this dynamic full range 6 watt here. So I don't know how those will perform, putting all those high frequencies to the what I would call a very small woofer. Probably sound okay, but who knows? I'd rather keep them split up. That's what I've told always works best. And it looks like there's enough room in here to fit everything. If not, I can flip this upside down because there's more room back here than there is here. So, yeah, that's going to be our project. So this is clearly not what we are looking for. We don't need this. The only issue I see is all this plastic here will interfere with the speaker, so that's got to come out. Now I'm just going to try with a knife to cut out all that plastic. See what happens. Should be okay. Then I'll be able to use those mounting screws. See? Even the holes lined up. I think maybe that Cosmosonic intended originally to put 300 watt speakers in here. Why else would they put those mounting holes? So we're just going to take the knife, cut that out. Yeah, we will. We have to resort to drastic measures here because there's quite a thick, I don't know if you can see that chrome ring there, quite a thick area that we've got to cut through. So we're going to have to pop the screen off, so you just pry these up with the screwdriver. Of course, they put a little glue on them, so it's not easy. There we go. I just got to do that all around, and then that screen. Alright, we got the screen off, and it doesn't even look that unattractive with it off. We'll see how pretty I can make this look. I don't know if I'll be able to do this really super neat or not. We gotta cut that out. I'll get on to it. Alright guys, this is what I've done. I've scored inside here with this knife. I've taken my little saw, cut through in little sections, and I just push it with my thumb and it snaps the plastic out kind of neatly. I'm gonna have to neaten that up a little bit, but it's working. Alright guys, so far I've gotten the hole big enough. I'm just going to clean up some of that mess with scraping it with a knife, and then we'll mount the speaker in it. Yeah! Alright guys, we've got her pretty well mounted in. I just got to put in this last screw. And then put the box back together, hook up the wires. She'll be ready to go. Pretty pleased with that. Fits right in. Yeah, it does. Looks stock. Alright guys, so we got that all together. That's mounted in there nice and solid. I did a little test. It works good. I'm going to put that back on. And then we'll wire everything up. There we go. Those things just kind of snap back in place if you're lucky. Of course, they'll probably all go without a hitch except for one. There, she's a beaut. I'm just gonna flip it over here and wipe this off so I don't get a piece of plastic sticking in my grill. There we go. And just I gotta bend all these tabs over again. You can do it by hand like that. Yeah, we can. And I'll show it to you when it's all in the